What up, motherfuckers?
What's up, everybody?
We live in this bitch. Carnival Spirits. We're joined by TJ today, or Beastmaster. Sorry.
What do you mean, sorry? That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't like their government names put out there,
Yeah.
but I ain't putting your actual name out there.
Technically, TJ isn't my government name. It's my
Right.
name. And if you didn't know, it stands for the Juggalo.
Hell yeah. That's what it is, too. The
Sure.
Juggalo. Hell yeah. Anybody in the chat? We got 3 people watching. It's probably us. Oh, there's
In my experience on every Saturday afternoon, it takes like a minute or two for the people to flood in, and boom, like clockwork. What up, Roxy?
What's up, Luxy?
I don't know what the fuck DJ's doing.
It's hard tennis. It's hard tennis, DJ.
Probably sleeping. He's like, fuck it.
It's early, man. It's 11:30 in the morning on the East Coast. Are y'all in the same time zone as me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's still like that means it's earlier for everybody else who's more west of us.
Hell yeah.
Like Roxy's all the way out in what, Colorado?
Yeah.
Like you're up like early bird status right now. Jesus.
That's like
It says like 9:30 a.m. Huh?
Yeah. That's early for most folks, not me. I actually rise before the sun on the regular basis nowadays.
Hell yeah, man. I try, but sometimes it's hard to wake up. I'm usually up every day, but today, man, I woke up, there was an ice storm. All the schools are closed.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't know about y'all, but yesterday I went and got a haircut. Like, no big deal. I just got like 2.5 inches off. But, in the salon, they were, of course, were chattering about like Game of Thrones and the weather. And apparently we're getting a snowstorm in the weekend. We don't know how big yet, I guess.
Man, dude.
I feel like it's about fucking time. Like, if it be cold as fuck, I want it to be a winter wonderland, motherfucker. That's how I.
Yeah, it fake snowed like it fake snowed like a few days ago around that.
I hate the snow, bro. I hate the cold. My body tenses up every time it gets cold. I got a bad back, so like the cold air just like fucking.
So what are you, like a human weather vane? You. Like all of a sudden you get the spidey tingles in your spine. You're like, oh, wait a minute. There's a cold front coming in.
Oh, yes. My knees start hurting. I'll be like, oh, my God, it's going to rain.
I was just going to say, I have a bump too, but it doesn't tell me the weather. It just tells me when fuckboys are around. I'm like, like who the fuck is creeping?
Hell yeah. Shit, I posted over on Tails that we're going live over here.
Yeah, I actually have already shared this video on Carnival Spirits Facebook page and the Ninjas in Action Facebook group, and so that means it's also on Twitter. It's the best I can do for you.
Hell yeah, good shit, man.
Yep.
What up, Wolf?
What up, Wolf?
Teddy Bear Ninja. Steel City. Yeah, everybody up in the chat. Spooky Tuesday.
Yeah, everyone who is watching, even though I'm here, this ain't my show, and I'm totally like here as a guest. This is Tales from the Lotus podcast, Juggalo takeover style, like, but on steroids, because this is like a weekly thing that they're bringing us. So,
hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm totally like laying back, letting y'all fucking dictate the pace and direction of this hangout.
Hell yeah.
Hell, we got like 4 likes and we got 7 dislikes.
Well, we're glad to be here.
Well, that just means there's one motherfucker with 6 other accounts that thinks he's slick. And I know who you are. I mean, I don't know who you are, but I know who you are.
I got a pretty good idea. It's all good, though.
Show you right.
Hell yeah. Oh, man. Make sure you guys are voting over at the fucking polls. I've been trying to write in Lakeland and Brooklyn together as one, so.
As one entity.
Yeah.
6 petals of the Lotus combine to win Replicon Radio Awards. What up, motherfuckers?
What
it's
up?
Your boy, it's your boy DJ Run Lockside up in this bitch.
Oh shit, we're cockside in the chat.
Of course, because he's banned in our chat.
Oh
yeah. It's all good. It's just some trolls. Just some trolls, probably some friendlies.
I can't tell, man. Half of my friends are trolls, so it's like I'm not anti-troll. You know, I'm just I'm not even anti-asshole. I don't know what I'm anti. I mean, I know I'm anti-rape. I know I'm anti-incest.
Right.
There's a bunch of
probably.
But trolling. If you're anti-troll, then you're like anti-survive in the world. You know.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. You might be modded in our chat under a different name. Mod everybody. We like Oprah. We like handing out mods.
Yeah.
Well, they get butthurt if they lose them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We like the wrench game to be deep.
Wrenches don't mean shit in our chat anyway. People usually behave anyways.
Yeah,
really.
It's just if you say racist or, some bullshit.
Yeah.
I've never, I mean, with the exception of like, I guess a month ago when someone actually said something like why don't I have a wrench? And I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, you want a wrench? Like, it didn't dawn on me that people want wrenches because we've only given wrenches to the Carnival Spirits crew, which is like, a half a dozen Carnival Spirits members. I'm like, why else would anyone need a wrench? Like, but then again, I guess wrenches and clout go hand in hand, and everybody wants to raise it high. And
Truth.
Oh yeah. That's why we came up with the wrench gang. Oh yeah, man. The wrench gang's the shit.
Hell yeah. Wrench gang's the shit.
Yes, they are.
Our wrench gang ain't no secret society.
Oh.
Everybody's a wrench gang. Damn near.
Yeah.
We got.
It ain't no secret.
I love it. Oh man. Oh. Throw a wrench at their clout. Hell yeah.
Put a wrench into their. Put a wrench into their. What do you call it? Into their spokes.
Hell yeah.
The Steel City Dahmer wants to kick it when he comes out to visit Boston. My question is when like summertime, springtime, like when are you coming to Boston? I'm just wondering.
Boston.
But you guys seen Dodgeball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you catch a wrench?
Yeah. That's it. That's the line. That when I saw that movie in the theater, and that line came out, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball. I fucking lost my shit. That was the fun. And then the scene that happens immediately afterwards, I fucking laughed so hard. I don't think I laughed that hard in the theater since I saw Austin Powers in the theater drunk.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Oh man, dude. Hell yeah.
Spring fall. So either like in a month or like in a half a year. Like that's a huge gap right there. There's a whole fucking season in between spring and fall. Somewhere in between now and infinity and beyond. Like,
right.
Yeah, between spring and fall also.
Well, good. Now that we've narrowed it down.
We know it ain't gonna be the winter, so
right. Spring or fall.
My advice
maybe
is
summer, fuck it.
Maybe if you're trying to link up with your boy, maybe don't do it during like, gathering season or, because I do tend to like travel in the summertime. I've gone to Norway, I'm actually going to California this year.
Yo, did any of you guys watch that fucking Suge Knight documentary on Showtime yet?
I do have Showtime.
Oh my god, dude. They try to paint Suge like he's not a bad guy. He's not such a bad guy. I mean,
of course they'll say that.
like the documentary itself is trying to paint him as like, no, I didn't hang Vanilla Ice over a balcony. Why would I do that?
Dude, we live in a world where there's alternate facts, and it's like your documentary versus mine.
Right.
No,
He's like, that never happened. That was just the media saying that. It's like,
Van Winkle saying that shit.
Right. He's like, I don't think that he they're like talking about how he made that dude drink piss.
Yeah.
That guy that was friends with Puffy.
Yeah.
They like forced him to drink piss and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I did that to one of my friends right out of high school. We were all partying, and I don't know. Somebody pissed in a Heineken bottle. We put it in my freezer, and we tricked him into taking a sip. You know,
that's hilarious. I did the same shit with one of my buddies. Somebody pissed in a Sprite bottle.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said somebody pissed in a Sprite bottle. Same deal. Fucking, we were like, he's like, man, I'm thirsty as fuck. We're like, yeah, bro, there's some Sprite right there, man. He's like, for real? Took a big ass swig. He's like, this tastes like piss. It is piss, motherfucker.
My question is, how do you know that?
Right. How do you know it tastes like piss?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's piss because I know somebody fucking pissed in the bottle.
But to take a swig of piss and to immediately identify it as piss is a little suspect, bro.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Agree. What was that noise? Holy shit.
Yeah, my bad me. I'm playing a game.
Oh, we're on fucking Carnival Spirits. You're playing a game.
Shit. Actually, I'm probably not playing Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat? I was earlier, but I got some shit I got to take care of around the house. So I'm doing that.
Yeah, I put it in the lower laundry.
Right?
So.
Damn. You know, whenever you go to comment on a fucking page on Facebook that you're a manager of, it fucking, you can't comment as yourself on your phone. You have to comment as that page, it seems like.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm a little hungover today, so.
I'm not, but.
Don't mind me if I'm quiet.
It's okay.
Oh, shit. It's all good.
So, what did you drink last night?
What did I do? I just drank a 6-pack of Heineken is all. And,
nice.
There wasn't piss this time?
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, I totally fucking produced piss. I didn't consume the piss.
Damn. I'd hope not. Shit.
You know, this ain't water world. I'm not hard up for fucking liquids over here, you know? This ain't... We're not at the fucking zombie apocalypse yet.
Oh yeah, KJ, that twisted track sounds salty as fuck, huh?
I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it. So
it's
you
not
have
on
to
there,
link it.
like,
I know that. That's what I mean. I was trying to find, like, usually Tarzan puts that kind of shit up, but he didn't put that track up.
No, hell no. It wasn't supposed to be released, supposedly.
Are you guys talking?
I know it's a leak.
You guys talking about the one where he says something about, like, I wish you died instead of Mac Miller or something?
Yeah.
I wish you were in his position or something instead.
Yeah, that's typical twisted wordplay. Like, I love them lyrically, but God, they got fucking shitty attitudes, in my opinion.
Yeah, right.
Damn, yo.
I haven't heard it yet, so if somebody wants to link me that.
I did. It's in the chat. The Lotus podcast.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yep.
You know, one of these days, I'm going to sit down, listen to like 2 years worth of Twisted music that I've never heard before, because I really haven't been following them lately. And it's more of just because I don't want to subject myself to but you know what I mean. I just don't give a shit.
I just took pants out of yours out of the dryer. They're good.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fucking trigger myself. You know, I'm not trying to go on an Easter egg hunt looking for sneak disses.
Right. Well, it just gets tiresome, anyways.
Yeah.
See, but there's a huge difference. I'm not really like hating, but I'm definitely not fucking repping right now, you know? Which I think I'm right. How many juggalos have you seen that have been like, yeah, dude, like after the fucking Wraith, like I just kind of lost interest, and then like, you know, 5-7 years later, they're like, but now I'm back and it's all good. And what do the juggalos do? They welcome them back. If Twisted doesn't welcome me back when I'm ready, then they can truly go fuck themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Man, those shit's just.
They can unfriend you, bro. You know?
Take me off your buddy list, bitch.
Well, I remember very distinctly one of the first PSAs they put out after leaving Psychopathic was like this like, I'm not your buddy friend. I'm not your friend, pal. I'm not your pal, chief. And I was like, all right, fucking heard that.
Right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't know who you're talking to, but I hear you loud and clear. Jesus.
Right, when they were doing all that. Know what you're marching for and all that shit. I was like,
No, but this even predates like M&E. Like this was just them going independent, you know? This was just them basically running away from the Hatchet Man. Because I don't think they wanted anything to do with the gang label. Like they literally left right after that fucking assessment came out, and they're like,
I noticed that too.
And then they're like, "What list?" So I'm like, "God damn it, stop that!" Like,
right?
Yeah.
What got me though was the first time when they were like, "Yeah, if you ever whoop us from now on, we're just gonna say thank you." Like that's what I was like. No,
it only lasted like a half a year. I mean, they started whooping back again. They did.
Yeah, but people forget that they said that though. Like that's what I'm like. Like, don't forget that they, like, I have a strong like whoop policy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very, very pro whoop. So when I heard about that,
I didn't mind them doing that. I thought that was respectable. I thought that was like, you know, you're taking something that really is like icy-centric kind of, and you're throwing it at the wrong camp. So they don't want to play that game. They're just going to take it as a compliment and say thank you. And I was like, bored. But then when they fucking started whooping again, I'm like, yeah, see, they know what they need to do to retain their fans.
Right. Right. Everybody knows about my whoop policy, though. Everybody knows.
Well, if it ain't, if you don't whoop back, you get pissed on, then I'd be curious to know what it is.
No, that's not that. It's not that. But you have to whoop back. It's a fact. See, it rhymes. Thou shalt whoop when I whoop.
So basically, if I was walking in your shoes, you just see a whole bunch of fake motherfuckers because a lot of people don't whoop, man. Like I go to the mall, I try to whoop at someone, I get that weird look, and I'm just like, I get it. You're probably new.
No.
You've probably never seen a juggalo in the wild before. I get it. Like,
no.
Never seen a juggalo in the wild.
Exactly. Exactly. No, you whoop back. Like that. Everybody knows that. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you just bought your Walmart fucking Bang Pow Boom shirt.
Yeah, but think about you're like that green juggalo that's like literally only knows what he knows from the internet, and then all of a sudden you're confronted with a whoop, two of them, and you're like, maybe headlights. And you're like, oh my God, what do I do? Oh, I fucked that up. I should have whooped back. Like that kid, all the people that don't whoop back, they probably think about it way longer than we do. We're just like, fuck y'all. And they're like, God damn it. That was my chance to make a good first impression with a juggalo. God damn it.
Good. Next time, whoop. Kid at Walmart on Christmas Eve, motherfucker. Jekyll Brothers hoodie. Yeah, that's right. If you see this again, I'm calling you out again.
Yeah, next time you might lose your hoodie. My kid needs a new hoodie.
Right. That's what I told him, man. We would do that shit back in the day, man. We'd snatch your shit.
So it's either you whoop back or you give up the hoodie. Like, just whoop it.
That's right. Or come
Hoodie,
off that
shirt,
hoodie.
or jersey.
That would have
We'll
fit my stepson would have been able to wear that fucking Jekyll Brother hoodie.
We don't mind taking jerseys either, but like normally if they buy a jersey, then they're actually juggalos and they whoop.
Yeah, right. If you see somebody in an actual jersey, they usually whoop back. But if you see somebody in a Hot Topic fucking Jekyll Brother hoodie, kid on Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah.
It's so true, but like the whole Hot Topic merchandise thing is condoned by Psychopathic. Like, as a business, they were psyched to have an outlet sell their merchandise, and it's unfortunate because old school juggalos like the fact that you had to go hunting for stuff you wanted. It wasn't available in your common retail environment, you know?
Yeah, but Hot Topic put out some exclusive shit though, so that was the thing. Like that one shirt with the fucking top hat and the American flag, fucking Psychopathic for president on the back. That shirt was fresh as hell. Of course, I bought that shit.
Yeah. I think I bought a Hot Topic shirt early on, like years before I don't know if it was exclusive, but it's a Riddlebox. I bought a Riddlebox shirt at Hot Topic because it was a dope ass shirt. Today, it still fits me better than a lot of fucking Hatchet gear for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah, I had no problem with Hot Topic merch. As a matter of fact, the charm I rock is from Hot Topic. It's dope as fuck. It's got an official Psychopathic merchandise sticker right on the back of it. So I have no problem with Hot Topic merch. I'm just saying.
Yeah, a sticker. It's got an official sticker?
Yeah, on the back of it. Yeah. It says official merchandise or some shit.
Nice.
Well, you know, I can go print some official merchandise stickers right now and slap them on your balls. That doesn't mean Psychopathic sells your balls, does it?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it says it on the back. I'm saying I condone Hot Topic merch anyways. Like, that's not my problem. My problem is when you whoop, you better whoop the fuck back. That's my. I don't care what you're wearing. I don't give a fuck. If that shit has icy, because shit, TJ, you know. Fucking back in the day, you used to make your own fucking merch because you couldn't find it. I don't care if you had a marker ICP shirt on back in '98. Hey,
this is your fandom. This is your fanatical fandoms. Like, if some kid buys a shirt that he thinks looks cool, he's guilty of just like buying something that looks cool. He doesn't know what he's getting into. It's like a motherfucker that wears a Misfits shirt because he thinks the skeleton looks cool, but then a punk looks at him and is like, you don't even listen to the Misfits, do you? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Or like a chick, she thinks she looks cute in a fucking Van Halen t-shirt when you know she don't listen to Van Halen. Like,
right.
She's just trying to look cute for someone else. But I'll tell you, the biggest atrocity was when I was working in a sales environment. And somehow it came out that I was a juggalo in conversation. And this dude pulls up his fucking pant leg and he shows me a beautiful Riddlebox tattoo, full color, right here on his calf. And I said, I lit up like a Christmas tree. I was like, oh my God. I thought I met a new best friend. Yeah. And he said to me, yeah, I just saw it on some CD album cover and I didn't know what it was. And I went and got it as a tattoo. And I found a band called ICP. I almost fucking decapitated him on the spot. I was raging. I was like, you got to be – I was like, no.
Right.
Hell yeah, dude. That's great.
Hell no, bro.
Hell no. Oh shit.
Yeah, but they're out there, you know. People that just don't know what it is,
of course,
what it means to us, you know.
Right.
Yeah, they don't get the hint. I hate that shit. That's like walking through blood territory wearing their colors. Not even know what the fuck it is.
You can always tell how involved they are or uninvolved they are if they crack a certain joke or not. Like as soon as somebody makes a miracles joke, I know they don't know shit. You know,
Yeah.
Right? Yep.
You
that's
motherfuckers don't even know how magnets work.
yeah. Oh, magnet joke. Yeah, you didn't see that online. That wasn't the viral meme of fucking 9. Come on, that's a 10-year-old fucking bad joke.
I know.
Right? Or I'll do you one better. What about clowny daggers? If somebody says that, you're like, okay, all right. Clowny
Yeah.
daggers, y'all.
Yeah, clowny daggers is a good one, but
Yeah.
I know a lot of real juggalos that thought that was really funny, and so they would.
I
say
know.
a lot, and-
I would say the shit out of it. I actually, my old fucking rhyme partner, that brings up an interesting story because we were up in the little Facebook ICP, the official little Facebook chat
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah.
And I was up in there like clowny daggers, y'all. And this dude, he got so fucking mad at me. He's like, you're fucking fake. And I was arguing with this guy like, dude, I am the last motherfucker you want to call fake, dude.
I know.
I'm like fucking like defending myself to this dude, getting fucking pissed off to the point where I'm like, where the fuck do you live and shit? You know what I mean? Like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I was getting so mad about it. Then finally he's like, all right, I believe you. And then fucking, we became really good friends and shit. But like, that's how serious some ninjas are. You know what I mean? You say clowny daggers, they get mad. And I'm one of the realest juggalos. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, I don't need a card carrying to defend myself, but I was defending myself to this guy. Rest in peace. I mean, like, he fucking killed himself. So
Well, no matter
took
what
a dark
family
turn,
talk,
but
well, no matter what film you want to talk about,
man,
some
dude.
people just take that shit too seriously.
Hell yeah.
But he was mad. I'll never forget that conversation we had. Clowny daggers, what the fuck? Like, that's some bullshit that you would even fucking say that shit.
it's
Fuck
like
clean little juggalo.
it's like I remember. I know Crazy McCormick's in the chat. He was talking about being at the fuck off motherfucker tour, and they're like yelling honk for sugar at cars, and then they saw Shaggy, and they're like, even Shaggy wouldn't honk for sugar, and I'm like, that's because that's another decade-old bad joke, bro. Like,
He said even Shaggy wouldn't honk for sugar.
I'm sorry. Did I say decade? 2-decade-old bad joke. Like,
Oh my god. Even Shaggy won't honk for sugar. I didn't even hear about that. Dude, that's funny as fuck. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Oh my god.
Well, we get one person on chat who now comes into our chat.
Oh yeah?
Blue, I asked him Blue's ass in chat.
Hell yeah, boy Blue. Shout out to you, my dude. Whoop whoop.
Hell yeah.
Boy Blue in the chat. Whoop whoop. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, boy.
Shout out to
Blue,
Crazy McCormick dropping some new music and shit pretty
Oh,
soon.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, boy.
dude.
The boy Blue get a tattoo on his chest that says, "Will act stupid for money." Oh shit. Hell yeah. Instead of holding the sign, you just wear your chest. Shit.
Hell yeah. Tat it up.
Tat it up.
Need money. We'll stream for food.
You know, let's say bad.
gimmick though. You got to get a gimmick like flip flop or something
Oh,
because
hell.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Start sucking on toes for money.
Oh, flip flop. Oh, he turns my stomach.
I know,
Oh,
same here.
Super chats.
oh, might be the coolest guy in the world, but oh god, I just ate.
I was in the Carnival Spirits chat. We were talking. I don't know how flip flop came up, but I was like, y'all should have been at Twisted's Devil's Night in Detroit because I went to Hella Wicked, so I was there. I went to Devil's Night. After Devil's Night, outside the venue, there was a chick who was like, "Oh, flip flop, I'm gonna suck your toes," and she went on his toe. And there's tons of pictures out there that I'm not looking for because I don't want to see that again. I was there for it, like fuck that.
You say she sucked his toes?
Yeah, she was getting into
Oh.
it. She was like, I'm going to get your
Oh.
toes. And she was just going to town on his instead of.
I'm gonna get your toes. Oh God, dude.
Boy, Blue, I got an idea for you, boy. Go out to your local breweries and offer you up some fucking free advertisement for some free beer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Damn, dude, that's a good ass idea, bro.
Tell me you got like 10,000 subs or whatever the fuck you got, and then fucking sign them up.
10,000 subs or whatever you got.
Yeah.
I'll get they're all fake. It don't matter. Looks good.
Dude. Let's go.
Hell yeah, bro. For real. That should have worked.
Hell yeah. Shouts out to the chat.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shouts out to Carnival Spirits for letting us get down.
Big shouts to CarnivalSpirits.
No, Skeletor. I mean that in as much love as possible.
What's that? What's Skeletor saying in there? I can't even see the chat.
He says no hate. I said no hate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No hate.
Yeah.
Oh, love. We all juggalos in this bitch, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I see you motherfuckers, you better whoop back, motherfuckers.
Definitely.
You know, I've always thought that, like, you know, you can't control who subscribes and watches you. Like, you can't control if it's a fan, a hater, or like a newbie that's trying to learn. Like, we're in a way, like, we could be educating some kids that, like, they're like, oh shit, I didn't know that if I didn't whoop back, I was pissing them off. Like, they didn't know. So I'm just saying, they're learning. They're learning by hearing us, you know, talk about it. Now, after 7 years of Carnival Spirits, I don't know how many, like in 2019, if you don't know, you're probably never going to know, you know, but, but back when we started, I feel like there was like, I don't know. I mean, because the community was growing again, right? When Bang Pow Boom came back, that was a resurgence of interest, you know? A lot of new fans were born in the beginning of the second deck. And
absolutely.
People don't want to embrace the second deck. The second deck brought the next generation. And these generations have been clashing, man, from the get-go. Like, how many OGs have you seen complaining about, these kids, they don't know anything. All they're doing is hollering the newest song. But what were we doing back when chicken hunting was the hottest chant? Like, I don't know. Like, you can't act ignorant in your youth and then turn around and be like, get off my lawn when you're barely fucking a generation ahead of them. Like, come on.
TJ always dropping that knowledge.
Hell yeah.
But like I said,
it's like you spoke at a college or something.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a mystery to me, you know. I don't understand people that get overly passionate. I mean, I understand the passion, but I don't understand how you think you can force your opinion and change people's minds, because I've never seen that work ever.
No, hell no. The botting allegations.
Because you noticed that Evil said Nightbot's said because Evil said Don Case's Nightbot's theme.
Oh, you see Chuckbot, y'all?
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yes, we saw Chuckbot. Yo, what about that shirt design that Brooklyn did, though?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
I would definitely rock that.
I will rock that.
Brooklyn to help us with some of our shirts. He said he was gonna. I'm still waiting, yo.
Yeah.
Chuckbot coming. Oh shit, yo.
It's not even locked.
What's not locked? So tonight on Rocks TV at midnight, we will be
way past my bedtime.
We will be hosting an interview, and I'm not sure if it's out who it is yet, but you guys are gonna want to tune in for that. is big?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh yeah, well, you know.
Tomorrow for me because that's past my bedtime. Midnight. I'm in bed by 11:30.
Damn. The
No,
older
no.
you get, the earlier you go to bed.
Sometimes, man, like last night, man, because I opened and closed. So shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm going to bed at 10 o'clock.
I go to bed at fucking depends anywhere from midnight till 4 in the morning.
That fucking 14-hour shift kicked my ass, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm not youthful anymore.
Roxy bot, the bot with the nut. KJ Riddle.
What did KJ Riddle say?
He said, yes, Roxy bot, the bot with the nut.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Dude, that fucking when you did that intro to Carnival Spirits for, dude, that shit had me dying, bro.
Dude, have you not heard that expression before? Like I have female friends who do not go by Juggalette. They're old school. They consider themselves female juggalos or ninjas with a Nedden.
Yeah.
Or I guess they don't like the whole what's a suffix? So they don't like Juggalette. They don't like ninjet. They don't like it.
Oh, they're part of that feminist group, right?
I don't know. They're juggalos. They're juggalos, and then the word became a thing later, and everybody embraced it, but not everybody embraced it. You know?
Right. Yeah. Yep. I remember.
I mean, I didn't at first, but once you got the Duke of the Wicked hollering it in song, it's kind of like a sealed deal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather fuck a juggalette than a juggalo.
Well, yeah. Dude, oh man, dude. So much good shit from back in them days, yo.
I know.
Yeah. Like I said, we're Lockside. Remember, we used to quiz motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude. Like, that was the thing back in the day. Well,
that's how you knew if you was down, when you got that quiz.
Yo, I brought a lot of juggalos into the school I went to. Like, I was probably the first one there. And I fucking just started bumping shit, loaning people shit, giving people CDs and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
or not CDs, but tapes. Give them some tapes to listen to.
Mixes all the time. Shared that shit with everybody.
Yeah.
I still got that picture of me fucking painted up with my boy at the Apple Festival, man. We painted up. Fucking walked around that bitch because we was at a festival cussing rude, grabbing our testicles. We was the only two dudes fucking painted up in that bitch. And then like a couple years later, the whole fucking place laced up with ICP and twisted shirts. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you motherfuckers was making fun of us fucking last year. You know what I mean? It was funny pointing at us and shit. But now it's fucking cool, you know?
Yeah, Miss Hollywood says he still quizzes.
Hell yeah!
I remember Miss Hollywood. I met her at Hollow Wicked. Fucking dope, yo.
So you met the sex bot, the Austin Powers.
Yeah.
She had actually fully functional titty cannons, Blowing smoke.
Titty cannons.
Dope as fuck.
I forget what they're really called.
Just leave them in it then. Close it.
Yeah. Fembots.
Fembots, yes, thank you.
Yeah. I took a minute to remember what they were called.
See, I missed the whole getting made fun of for being a juggalo thing because I was, I guess I was a senior in high school when I discovered it. But I didn't even see them live until I was in college. So I didn't really start repping hard until I was in college. And nobody made fun of me. If anything, people were curious. And then I turned like my whole dorm floor into juggalos. I was bringing people from college with me to shows.
Nice.
from like 97 to like 99, I always had like 2 or 3 random college friends with me. And they were just like, you know, like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Hell yeah.
It's like I said, man, my buddy sat in my fucking driveway and played me Toy Box, and that was it. It was over. I went to the local record store and copped that bitch that day. I was like, move over. I'm going to buy this shit. I didn't even get a dub. I bought that shit.
I remember I didn't really believe that my college friends liked it until Halloween of 1997. I'm a freshman. I'm a stupid drug addict, and I took a little bit too much mescaline, and I was tripping hard. And in order to like calm me down, my friends like got me to chill in the room, and they were playing "Pass Me By" on repeat, and we were all singing with it, singing along, and that helped me. And then after that experience, I realized, oh shit, they weren't just like pretending to like it; they actually like it, you know. And I really didn't believe them. I thought they were just humoring me or fucking like, yeah, humoring me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
hell yeah.
Miss Haywood
They
says,
like it. They really like it type shit.
yeah, Miss Haywood says, I love the 2019 Beastmaster's face. I can fucking see it.
Yeah, look at this face. You know what they really liked? Tunnel of Love was a big hit with my friends.
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Tunnel of Love is fucking classic.
The Tunnel of Love cassette that I had, and you know, that EP had some bangers that people were connecting with.
Just pulled it out of the dryer. Literally pulled it out of the dryer.
Yeah, enjoy this face while you can, because I've already started growing it back, y'all.
I noticed that. Like, you shaved it, and then just don't get rid of that long, luxurious hair, bro.
Dude, I just got 2.5 inches taken off yesterday. I went to a salon, and I fucking got a little professional trim.
Definitely got to keep the Fabio look going. That's what's up.
Right now I just need a seagull to fly into my face, and I'm golden.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Shit.
Yeah, but yeah, that was messed up. But that was like a one shot. He got hit with a seagull.
I know, dude.
Wasn't he on a roller coaster too? And it happened.
Yeah.
So not only did a seagull fly into him, but he was flying into the seagull. That's like a collision course, like,
Right?
Yeah, like I said, that was like a million one shot, and he got hit with a seagull.
And that shit got caught on camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
How the hell did that happen?
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. Half the fucking audience is asking, "Who's Fabio?"
You don't know.
Here's a dude that posed on fucking
like
romance novels back in the 80s.
No one's actually really asking that, but I'm just saying, like, does any if you were born in like 1995, would you even know who Fabio is right now? Like,
Hell no.
Probably not.
And he did like a bunch of like butter commercials.
Who the fuck is
Yeah.
I can't believe it's
The
not.
butter commercials.
That's funny shit.
Not to say Evo said Fabio is Chuck's dad.
Chuck's dad.
I do not see the correlation there. But
He said, Chuck's dead.
Does Chuck even know who his dad is? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I kid.
Yes.
I can't believe it's not butter.
You gonna let Chuck take over Carnival Spirits?
You know, I never extended the invitation to him, but that's only because he has literally never privately extended any type. He's never reached out to me once since he started YouTube, not ever once. So I can just tell he wants nothing to do with me. He loves coming in our chat sometimes and talking shit, but he's never actually confronted me or anything like that. So I'm not inviting him. I only invite juggalos.
Mono is Chuck's grandpa. What the fuck?
I'm not even trying to be a dick, y'all. I'm just saying he cares more about hip hop than he does the juggalos. And as much as he pretends he wants, I think he cares more about like hip hop and the clout that comes with knowing a million rappers and how many favors he can do for them and stuff. So if he limits himself to juggalo stuff, he's razzed on us 1,000,000 times for being like narrow focus minded on just juggalo shit. Like we're not allowed to have a fucking high interest area. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, for sure.
And I love hip hop too. It's just that I reserve the right to not have to bandwagon all of the fucking rappers in the world. Like,
I agree.
It's like we said, man, like when we started our show, like we want to talk about whatever the fuck we want and juggalo shit. We're juggalos, but we talk about other shit, you know? And plus, like, be honest, like the news, there isn't really much news lately to talk about, you know? Sometimes we'll do a 4-hour show. We can't just sit there and be like, tours canceled for 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about other shit.
That's like an unnecessary asterisk. Like you shouldn't have to say like we talk about what we want. Of course you can. Everybody can. And if someone thinks you can't, they're just being an unrealistic nitpicking fucking douchebag. Like you have to do this and you have to. No, you can do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt anybody.
Right. Yeah. Be
free. Do what you want to do. You know,
when I first heard that remix, I was like, this sounds like Cypress Hill. And then Jay said that shit in the book. He's like, what is this? Cypress Hill fucking. I was like, ah.
No doubt. Yeah, that Headhunters remix. I have that fucking CD. I bought that single.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know what the fuck happened to it though. I think that's that hat that I have. That I think the cover is that hat with them on the front, with the old school Malenko braids standing next to each other. And then it says ICP underneath.
All right. Now Roxy says that she saw a comment from a dude on a random post the other day. All chicks who do duck lips and pucker face kind of look like a cat's asshole. Does that apply to Twisted as well? Because they do it an awful lot.
Yeah, they do.
Like
Photo did in that picture with me.
Yeah, every single picture I've ever seen with fans in Twisted, at least one of them is doing the duck face.
Yeah.
Looks more like a platypus face, though.
Yeah, really.
Oh, shit.
That picture of Blaze and you were Lockside. He's doing it.
Oh, yeah. Blaze loves the duck face, too. I think the duck face is like, it's almost like, I think it's like an attempt at like photo clout. You know, like, look at us. We're fucking chiefing. Like, like you know? I think it's like the facial equivalent of going, cha.
Yeah, Marcus says mono for duck face Kino Queens.
Damn, yeah.
Oh, that's the best fucking dead air I've heard all day.
Oh, yeah.
That was like borderline peaceful.
Right?
Oh, yeah. I almost fell asleep. I'm fucking beat, yo.
Yeah?
What's your excuse? What the fuck? I'm hungover in this piece.
Oh, man. I don't know. Tired.
Just
tired.
Stressful nights.
It's been
stressful nights.
It's been a stressful 2000s.
Yeah, really.
Good wake and bakes.
Yeah, right.
Wake and bakes are fucking good.
It's been a stressful Trump America.
Yo, I ain't too stressed. See, let him come back to work, but he didn't. He cut their pay.
Oh, I just want to say, like, for the record, that if I see my friends fighting over politics online, y'all just need to take a break, breathe easy, and remember that none of this matters. You know, like, we are not in control of anything. And to actually lose your attitude or to lose a friendship over politics, is kind of whack in my opinion, because it's like if you don't share the same political views as someone else, but you want to constantly put your political views out there, you have to deal with counter views, arguments and get on the other side of the like. I'm just saying, if you don't want none, don't start none.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
That kind of applies everywhere. Like if you don't want none, don't start none.
Oh,
Don't want none, don't be none.
look how fire that shit is, yo.
And that's it. He says Trump has been involved to keep nightbots, part of YouTube juggalo shows, something like that.
Shit's fire.
Who was I talking to? The Murder Madness show. This was yesterday on your channel. Remember you were saying that like he wants to argue with people that think the end of law sucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't want to argue with them. I want to let them keep thinking it sucks. Just like everyone who doesn't like ICP. I want them to keep not liking ICP. We don't need to convert nobody. What the fuck?
No, man, it's only for slight few people. We don't need to, you know what I mean? All we can do is introduce it to people, and if they catch on, they catch on. That's it.
Yo, that was a hell of an episode yesterday. Oh my God. Star-studded. There's a lot of motherfuckers on yesterday, man.
What was it? It wasn't all at once, because there was only like 3 or 4 of y'all when I was in there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was you, fucking, like you said, Mitch, fucking Maximum Overload, fucking Chad Dorset. Shit, I think that's it, right? Skeletor? God damn, that's a lot of motherfuckers, man.
Shit, you guys almost got a basketball team going.
Hell
Yeah, shit. That was cool, man. I was like, damn.
Yo, we got some shit to talk about off air, guys.
I always love having Mitch on the show. That's my guy.
Yeah, he's cool as fuck, man. I actually never spoke to him before yesterday, like spoken to him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I only messaged with him just recently when I invited him to come fuck with us. He's a cool dude.
Yeah. Super cool.
Now, did you guys watch the video that he submitted along with Beneath the Dirt? It's like it's a 2-hour long video. It is so interesting. I never lost interest once listening to it. And,
right.
And I got to tell you, some of their opinions triggered me. Like, I do not agree with everything they think and said, but I love them anyways. Ain't that how fucking juggalos should be? Like, we don't all agree, and I don't begrudge them for liking or not liking things that I do like or don't like, but yet we're still juggalo family. I think that's a beautiful thing,
Hell yeah.
You didn't tell Mitch to unfriend you, bro?
No, if anything, like we weren't even friends yet. Like, it's weird.
Right.
It's like we've become friends despite he doesn't even know what I don't like about his opinions. I don't feel the need to rub it in his face. Like, excuse me, that's not right. That's not how fuck it. Like, is it even important? Now, maybe if we were having a conversation and he was saying this stuff to me, then I would feel comfortable retorting. But other than that, I'm sure there's other people out there that can relate with him and I just mean on little things like, oh, the magical bag of poop was garbage. I didn't even take it out of my car and put it in my collection. I was like, you didn't even take it out of your car? Like, goddamn, what the fuck?
Fun fact, I was listening to that when the axle fell off of my car. So I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. It's good, though. It's all right. It's got some bangers on it. It's not horrible.
Hell yeah.
I love fucking Willoughby Rags anyways. The fact that he fucking hosts that shit, it's great.
See, that was for the old school juggalos, like to have it turn. Like it wasn't, I don't think it's ever like these side projects and all these like, you know, free tracks they throw at us. If they're not fire, if I don't love them, like it doesn't bother me in the least, you know. If anything, like I give ICP a pass for being human, and they pump out more music. Like seriously, like I feel blessed that my favorite band is the hardest working band in the world. Like they give us music. They don't stop. And so if you're going to be like, well, it's not all good. I'm like, well, Jesus, like is everything you touch turned to gold, you fucking idiot?
Right. One of my favorite bands on the planet is fucking, you know, let me just throw one out there. Fucking favorite band that I like a lot. Fucking
Duran.
Yeah, well, Duran Duran's good. They're not one of my favorites, but
I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Duran.
Menudo.
Like Alice in Chains. They're like one of my favorite bands.
He likes Menudo.
Yesterday, I watched. I had two movies on in the background. I watched Knocked Up and then This Is 40. They're like sequels of each other. Have y'all seen these movies?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Knocked Up and This Is 40.
Yeah, I haven't seen This Is 40 yet.
So in This Is 40, Paul Rudd, he's the dad, and he's got two daughters and a wife, and they are jamming out to music that they like. And he's like, no. Let me play you some real good music. And he puts on Alice in Chains, The Rooster. And he's just standing there. And he's like, this is great music. Like, I can dance to this. Here comes the rooster. And like, you know, I'm kind of siding with the girls here. Like, I don't know, man. Like, like that song cool in the night. But shit.
That's pushing it.
But then again,
yeah, but a lot of their, like I was saying, like a lot of their albums, I don't have to like every single album they put out. Same with Ozzy. I love Ozzy, but I don't love every album that he's ever put out.
Oh, sure, you're right. What's your least favorite Ozzy album? I'm so curious.
Bark at the Moon.
Yeah, that's pretty weak.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got Bark at the Moon on it.
Yeah.
That's
exactly. What was the album with? Was it No More Tears? Was the one with Perry Mason? That album's great.
No. Perry Mason is the first track on Osmosis.
Osmosis, that's right. Yeah.
That album is amazing.
What was the Perry Mason album? Because that one's good too. That's a good album too.
No. Perry Mason is on the album Osmosis.
Osmosis. Okay. What am I thinking of then? No More Tears. That's the name of that album, right? That's the title track?
Yeah, that's the title track, yeah.
For No More Tears. Yeah, that album's good too. That's what I meant to say. That's what I was getting.
Because in the 90s, it's like he had his third wind. You know, he had his Black Sabbath career, then he had his solo career, and yeah, I mean, he had his first #1 song with My Mom Coming Home in '91. Seriously, he's like a legend, and he didn't have a #1 song until the 90s. I mean, shit.
I'm gonna have to break out Osmosis now.
Yeah, Aerosmith never had a #1 song until they did that fucking
until the 90s.
Well, no, it was the Armageddon soundtrack, and it was like a country singer.
Was it Pump?
I don't know. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't even on an album of theirs. It was just a fucking soundtrack track.
Yeah, that country guy covered it. I don't remember who it is now. I know what you're talking about, though.
I want to read Captain Flannel's comment here just because I'm curious. Metallica went from crazy white trash street Cali kids to highfalutin snobs, thus changing their music. You're not wrong.
Nope.
That's pretty harsh. You must have been a fan back in the day.
Highfalutin. I'll never forget when Load came out, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Like, what is this?"
So you were on board with the whole like they lost it after the Black Album?
Load was garbage. Death Magnetic isn't bad. And the album after that is really good, actually. The latest one, I can't remember what it's called.
See, I've got. Oh, hey, Warlock Side, you said you wanted to talk about that Gillette ad, and I'm just remembering that because.
Oh yeah. But, I definitely want to talk about that.
Yeah, so maybe you can segue into it after I say this. But shit, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, okay. This is what I was going to say. I remember because I'm 40 years old, so I remember being in junior high when the Black Album came out, and I remember like I wasn't even a fan of Metallica, but because they broke into the mainstream and because they were all over MTV, I saw the hate that they were getting from the old school metalheads, and I heard what people were saying about them selling out or whatever, and I remember like thinking like, well, but this is really good music. Like I wasn't into them before. I kind of like it, but then it got played out. It was just overkill for me. But I actually got into metal really big in the 90s, and I fell in love with Megadeth. Megadeth is like my favorite. Okay. But it was the same situation. Everyone was fucking shitting on Megadeth's new shit, saying it wasn't as good as the old shit. But I fucking loved Megadeth's new shit. The Cryptic Writings album, to me, is a flawless record. Not one bad track. Cryptic Writings. That's like my favorite Megadeth album. And then the album after that is called Risk. And I think that's like their least popular album because they experimented and they took influence from bands like Fleetwood Mac and stuff. And it's like, I get it. It's different. So the old schoolers hate it. But it's just like ICP. If it's not like what it was, it's garbage, and that's just not how I roll.
Right?
I like variety. I like change. I like melodic shit. So I like the soft side of ICP, and I like the lyricism and the harmony and melody of Megadeth. It doesn't have to all be like. But that's just me. Unpopular opinion, number fucking 665. Oh, shit, Miss Hollywood. When you say you're going to see him next week, who's him? Dave Mustaine? Are you going to fucking hang out with Dave Mustaine next week? I'm fucking jelly. Oh, that's so dope. I remember when I went to see Megadeth in concert for the first time, and it was like the week after 9/11, and so it was like, it was weird. People were acting weird, going to like all getting together in groups and going to concerts. Like there was a weirdness in the air because it was like a week after 9/11. Everyone was acting weird, it just sticks out in my mind that
right.
That was the first. It's like, all right, let's get back to normal life. I'm going to a fucking concert. I'm going to see my favorite metal bands, Did
they do Tornado of Souls?
Dude, you think I can remember? But probably.
God, that song's fucking awesome, dude.
You know what? I actually might have bootlegged the show because I've been bootlegging shows since '99, and I have it on CD and cassette. I could go listen and find out for you if you want.
Nice.
I really could. In fact, I had one of my first YouTube channels got taken down because I thought I could just upload all of my bootlegs, and I tried to upload Bob Dylan. Big mistake. Do not upload Bob Dylan music. You will get your fucking shit confiscated. Your whole channel.
No shit. Did you say Bob Seger?
No, Bob Dylan.
Oh.
I saw Bob Dylan in 2001, and it was amazing. He was great. He kind of looked like the Crypt Keeper. Didn't sound that much different. But his band was amazing. All his backup musicians. They were just masterful, and I got such a good audio that I wanted to share it with the world, and YouTube was like, nope. We're going to take this video down and this video down. I was trying to upload each song individually. Big mistake. I could have gotten one strike for the whole concert. Instead, it was like 1, 2, 3. You're out.
Done. Over with.
So another reason to love ICP, the way that they let us fucking share their shit,
Yeah, they let you do it. They'll claim it. They won't strike it.
Yeah, well, that's enough for me.
Right.
I tried sharing that shit they did with Jack White, and unfortunately, it's his record label that owns the liquid.
Oh yeah.
So I got a channel taken down for sharing that music. It sucked, but because I was getting away with murder. I had a YouTube channel that I was uploading every obscure ICP song you've ever heard, and it had thousands of subscribers, and it was really a hot channel. And then as soon as I shared that Jack White shit, the whole rug was pulled up from under my feet. And I was like, I'm not even redoing this. I give up. I don't care. You know? I'm like, I tried to share all this with the internet. People were loving it. But Jack White was like, nope, you can't share my fucking song. I'm like, God damn.
And that song sucks. That's the
but fam.
You know that song sucks. Do
I look like I give a fuck?
Oh my God.
Well, you know it sucks.
Dude, I am a bad, bad man.
Bad man.
How many of y'all know that the beat for Bad Bad Man is also the same beat as when Mikey Clark covers Down with the Clown?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep. It's the same beat.
No,
Do you like the Purple Gang album?
I love the Purple Gang. I think I'm the Purple Gang album's #1 fan for real, because every time I talk to people, all I hear is their criticisms. Like I said, I don't try to change anyone's mind, but I fucking love it. I really love it.
I think it's Sugar Slam is the reason I don't like it. I gotta be honest with you.
Okay, but
can't
you be honest even further and say that you just don't like the tracks that she's on? She's not on every track, is she?
She's not on every track, but the ones that she's on, I seem to not like. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I don't think that it's kind of rare to like every fucking song on every album of every band you like, and so when Juggalos are spoiled because we got a run of like a decade of flawless albums from a record label, you know, but they're human, so eventually they started to pump out, you know, songs that weren't doing it for everybody. And it's like,
right,
what is it, all or nothing? It's like it needs to be 16 fire tracks or you're dropping the hatchet. Like, get out of here with that absolute Sith bullshit.
Right. Like I said, man, like there's Riddlebox. The whole thing is flawless, except I don't care for Old Evil Eye that much. A lot of people, every time I say that, fucking, what are you talking about? What the fuck do you mean? Dude, that's the best track on the whole entire album and shit. And it's like,
Old Evil Eye is the
closest
all
right.
thing they got. That's the closest thing they got to having like a remix on an album. And I guess that's actually not true because it's got the Chicken Hunt and Slaughterhouse remix. But
yeah.
You know what I mean? But it sounds like more of a techno-ish beat, which is something they weren't doing until after the 6 was dropped, and then they started actually remixing songs with Kuma, you know, and these other cats, like
right.
Right, but Old Evil Eye kind of has that flavor of like it's like a chugging, like a, you know what I mean? Dude,
it's like I said, I like that song, but it's not my favorite. But other than that, that whole album is solid. Take Jekyll Brothers, same. All the songs, the only deck or I really don't care for is like all the way through for the first 6 is the Wraith. And it's just, I don't, maybe it's because Mikey Clark didn't produce it. I think that's what it is. I honestly think that's what it is. Like, there's a lot of good tracks on there, Homies and fucking.
But no, if you're saying that you don't like it all the way through, you don't need to list all the songs you like. Just tell me the one you don't.
Right. Well,
which one don't you like? Where did it lose you? It's fire, and then there's a miss. So where's the miss?
There's just certain tracks on there that I don't care for. You know, I don't have to like every single song on the album. You know what I mean?
You're a juggalo. No, I'm just kidding.
But my favorite is My favorite is fucking Birthday Bitches. Like that's
yeah.
That's the fucking jam. Like
yeah. I love that dude. I love them all.
The Wraith is, like I said, it's dope. It's dope as fuck, but I don't like every single track on there. Well, and it seems like people get mad because, oh, you don't like the second deck that much, fam? It's like, well, I don't like Lost and Found that much. I got to put them both together to get a decent album out of it. But I have no problem with Death Pop and fucking, I love those albums. I fucking love every song.
The irony of what you
on both
said is like I gotta put Lost and Found together to make an album out of it. It's kind of a double album. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's what it is. But you got to put them both together to get a great.
It just sounds silly. It's like, look, I don't like side A and side B, but if you put them together, it makes a decent album.
Yeah, if you put all the shitty tracks on one album and all the good ones on the other, nobody would want the other one, so they'd just be away.
You guys know what the fuck I mean. Stop it. Stop bullying me.
It's a pretty tired talking point to say, oh, the outtakes were better than the. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Who cares?
Oh, hell yeah. That's great.
Right. That's what I mean. Like, you don't have to like every thing that they put out just to be a juggalo is what I'm saying.
Hey,
oh, no, we know that.
There are young juggalos listening right now, and they're like, oh, sweet. I was so tired of pretending that I liked the fucking.
No, there are people out there that act like that, though. Like, you must listen to every fucking thing that they put out and like it.
But because they're trying to project a version of themselves that they think other people are going to embrace. It's all about winning friends, man. They're just trying to fucking be loved. They're just trying to get love, man. They think they can win your love by showing you that they're as down as they think you are.
Right. It's like I became a juggalo during Riddlebox era, but my favorite Joker card is fucking Ringmaster. Ringmaster is the shit.
Back then, when the Great Malenko came out, I definitely felt like the Ringmaster was my shit as well. I got to go for a second. Hold on.
I'll just fucking. Gotta put my bowl inside some fucking alcohol to clean it.
It's like I said, Warlock side, like they fucking rhymed the word phenomena with spalamala.
I love
That's
that
fucking
shit,
genius, bro. We fucking these hoes that look like spalamala. Oh shit. Man. You say we got some off-air chat to do?
Yeah.
Chatting to do?
Yeah.
What you got? Some bombs? Nobody watches this anyways. You might as well go into it right now.
No. They'll know. These guys will know soon enough.
These guys will know soon enough.
Hell yeah. So there's a hell of an interview going on tonight on Rocks TV at midnight.
Yeah, at midnight. Past my bedtime. I might stay up just to watch that, though.
You're going to want to. You know who it is?
Well, no. You haven't told me yet. So
I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to tell anybody. I don't know if they shared it or if it was just a private thing.
Oh, shit. I'm back and y'all are contemplating whether or not you should drop bombs. It sounds juicy. What's going on?
Dropping bombs.
Dropping bombs for your moms.
Some off-air shit.
So what are you not supposed to say? No, I'm just kidding.
He's got an interview on
I'm not
tonight at midnight.
Oh no, you've already teased
Sid Jones, I believe, is hosting the interview, and it's going to be pretty fresh.
Oh, well, you already know I ain't watching that then if Sid Jones is doing it.
Oh man, it's good, but you're going to want to see.
Nah.
I'm gonna be there, but he's gonna be hosting it.
So does that make you the Paul Schaefer of his favorite?
Hell yeah! And the CBS orchestra. Hell yeah!
Yeah, he's just gonna sit there. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
What's the other talk show host? Not Jimmy Fallon, but the shorter, fatter one. What the hell is his name?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, are you the what's the lead singer of the Mighty Mighty Bosstones? Is like
fuck, what is his name, dude?
Yeah, it's Dickie. Are you the Dickie Barrett to the Jimmy?
Yeah, Dickie Barrett.
I don't know why I drew a blank on his name. The Mighty Mighty Bosstones is one of my favorite bands ever.
Yeah, I love them. I love the Mighty Mighty Bosstones.
Oh my god, they have a new album out last year that's fucking great. And
I saw it pop up on my Spotify. I checked it out. It's pretty good.
I got confirmation. I can tell who the interview is.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
It's Kid Crusher.
Oh
damn!
Hell yeah!
I'm
like, damn, that ain't that. We did a song with him. I did a song with him.
Kid Crusher is the shit, man. We actually have Kid Crusher on our upcoming mixtape. We have a verse from him.
Yeah, I did a song with him before. I made a beat for him. Fucking fire. Check that shit out. It's
dope.
I'm a man, Blood Flow. Everybody go check that shit out.
Hell yeah.
My band did the beat for that shit.
I think Kid Crusher is one of those dudes where I don't think it's hard to collab with him. you know, or at least
he's a cool guy, man. He's real cool.
You know, I mean, for being all the way on the other side of the planet, he's pretty accessible.
That's the problem with trying to get him on the show, because he's on that Australia time. So like that's why they have to interview him at fucking midnight. Like,
yeah, he's in Australia.
He already said he'd come on our show. He said that shit when we first started the fucking show.
Yeah.
Which a year anniversary is coming up next Wednesday, folks. A week from today. So motherfuckers, be sure you tune in to the year anniversary show next week. 10 o'clock a.m. We're premiering the very first episode. Then after that, we go live. We fucking, do what we do. So.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Happy 1 year. Bloody birthday.
It's a milestone, though, you know, because I think, I mean, a lot of people give you guys credit for having a successful start and everything. And
yeah,
definitely deserve it. You guys have put in the work. It's funny because a lot of people try to like make YouTube work for them, and somehow it doesn't. Right. And I don't know what the formula is, because I don't follow a formula. I just do what I do, and I'm not playing by any rules. But like, I don't know what they are either. I don't know what the rules are. But you guys,
no, we don't know. We just do it.
Yeah, you get in where you fit in. You know.
Yeah. Yep. It's the best way to do it, man. We're trying to expand.
But like we said, we would have never done the format if I never saw every Saturday afternoon. I said, these motherfuckers do it.
Yeah.
Why can't we do it?
That's fucked up, man. I mean, that's crazy to me, because every Saturday afternoon started out as me just challenging myself to go live once a week for 1 month, because I was fucking nervous about doing live streams and I needed to break my comfort zone. And because of the help of my homies, we ended up not stopping for like 3 years. Right. We've been doing it, or whatever, 2 years. I don't know. 2, 3, fuck, I can't even remember. I mean, I've been on Carnival Spirits for 7 years now, so it's kind of blurring together a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
but
our shit was
our 7-year anniversary was last month, and I've been trying to find ways to like celebrate the 7-year anniversary all year long. Like 7 years bad luck, you know, for the haters.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Dude. I'm looking forward to that mixtape, though.
Yeah,
I can't fucking wait.
I don't want to be a broken record, guys, but it is frustrating when like you have no control over the speed of the submissions that you're waiting on.
I know how it is. I know how that is. Like that's like us trying to get guests. It's the same.
Well, look, I got an extra frustration because one of y'all's guests owes me a verse. Suicide is supposed to be on our shit.
Oh shit,
that motherfucker!
That motherfucker.
Now listen, I'm not mad at him because we're waiting on 3 people to deliver verses, and I'm one of them. You know, so I'm in the same boat. But look, even if I get my shit done, we're still waiting for him. And if
still waiting for him,
we're still waiting for me. So I'm not mad. But we need to get it done, man. We need to get it done, you know?
Hell yeah.
The thing about Suicide is he'll tell you, man, he's a fucking stoner, bro.
Yeah.
You got to remind him. Got to remind him. Like, that's probably...
Yeah, absolutely. I will remind him. I tried to remind him in the chat of your fucking hangout, but y'all ignored it.
Oh, no shit? Yeah, well, I didn't see the chat most of the time because I was on my phone. So
I thought it would be a good idea because I saw other people's comments in the chat getting read out loud, so I was like, hey, let's put him on the spot live and see what he says, but it didn't work.
I definitely would have read that shit if I'd have seen it.
No, I don't want to make him uncomfortable. I've always wanted to collab with him, and he is more than willing to. He's like the coolest dude in the world, you know. He really is.
Yeah, he really is.
I've been a fan of his music since fucking 2007. That's when I
see it. I feel bad for just getting on him last year. Like, I feel bad about it. Like, I should have been supporting him.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's hard to get support when you're just a juggalo rapper, but he always stood out to me because, one, his lyrical humor and his attitude. Like, I think he used to do radio shows and stuff, and I actually, like, would listen to some of his stuff. I forget if it was a radio show or an internet show, but I could tell that he had the gift of gab, And then I listen to his tracks, and I'm like, oh, this guy is overtly Juggalo. I like him, you know?
Yeah. And see, that's the thing about my thing about Juggalo rappers is, you know, I don't like when they're doing that voice that they do. You know what I mean? And that just constantly talking about killing people. I can't get on that shit. But like Juggalo rappers like you or Suicide, like those are the kind that I like. You know what I mean? Like I'm a Juggalo, but I rap about other shit. That's what I like.
Look, I think the horrorcore genre is full of Juggalos that maybe are having a hard time finding their own voice, and it ends up sounding like regurgitated, watered down fucking shit.
Yeah.
Heard a million times. And so if you're trying to be that guy where like I'm horrorcore, then you're gonna get lost in the mix because there's way too many horrorcore rappers, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Like you can be a Juggalo and you can be a rapper, but you also have to have some kind of talent. You just can't be like, well, I listen to ICP so I can automatically rap now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's most of them think that.
But check this out. I always try to compare it to like the come up of folk music, like when Bob Dylan broke out, and like there were a lot of people with guitars making music, performing in fucking basket houses, like, you know, completely broke, completely starving artists, right?
Yeah.
And then it finally, when Bob Dylan broke out, it became popular. And it's like, I feel like ICP did that to horrorcore rap, but that doesn't mean that every fucking body who wants to rap and everybody who sucks, it's like they're allowed to. It's like telling someone to put your guitar down and stop making music and fueling your passion in your soul just because you're not as good as Bob Dylan. Like, come on, that's just rude. Like, let people be bad rappers if they want to be bad rappers, you know?
Yeah. Because King Crimson is the epitome of that. Like that, that's him. That's exactly him. A bad Juggalo rapper.
Man, the only reason we talk about him is because he made it on fucking Dr.
He made on Dr. Phil, yep.
He's just another tattooed face in the crowd, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's got tattoos everywhere except his face. I guess.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like literally, the tattoos like crest his face, and then
they made me wear makeup on Dr. Phil. I couldn't even show him.
I wish he was a better actor because I even halfway believed anything he said. It would have been more fun. And it got way too annoying too quick because he's such a bad actor.
Yeah.
Link Miss Hollywood.
What up?
Can you link Miss Hollywood?
Oh, hell yeah.
She wants a spit of freestyle, somebody said.
Oh, you know what? I got to log in and log out under Carnival Spirits to do that, though. So I'll be right back, all right?
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
What up, motherfuckers?
The O's and the I's.
Well, like you look like you had a MK Ultra fucking freeze up right there. I've been watching them. Oh, this actor has a MK Ultra meltdown. Shaq. They showed Shaq fucking sitting there like he was like,
oh shit.
They're like, you can tell that they need to say the code word to get him back to normal. And it's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Oh my god.
Are y'all still talking about Crimson? Because if you are, I got one more thing to say about him.
Oh,
no, we're talking about MK Ultra meltdowns, but
okay.
We always like Crimson shit.
Well, I kind of felt like I wasn't even mad until he started trying to claim that he was like a YouTuber too, and I was like, "Come on, bro! Like, dude, no. I mean, no." So I don't know.
That's very
it's
evil.
like I said, man. I heard about him. The reason why only I heard about him was because you remember when he was caught stealing that money from that promoter.
Well, I mean, I remember hearing talk about it.
There was a big deal about that shit on fucking Facebook a while back because one of my homies was supposed to be at that show. Like he was opening or something. Like somebody I follow on Facebook back when I still got on Facebook. This was years ago. And I just remember seeing his name like, this fucking punk ass motherfucker steals money from promoters and shit. And then when I seen he was going to be on Dr. Phil, that is the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh man, that's that dude that stole all that money from a promoter and shit. It's like, that guy sucks. And then I watched the Dr. Phil and I was like, yeah, he sucks.
If Miss Hollywood wants in, she needs to either look at her messages or like shoot me her email. One of the two.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. She's going to tag in. I'm tagging out because I'm at work, fellas. So I'll holler at you guys later.
All right, bruh.
And I'll holler at you off air for off-air shit or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Later.
Big
I'm
shit.
out this bitch. Whoop, whoop.
Whoopity whoop.
You fuckers lying to me?
You fuckers.
I sent her a link to join, and she's like, "What is this?" Like, just fuckers lied to me.
Captain Flannel said something.
Captain Flannel, are you speaking out of school? What's going on? What it is, it's an invitation to join this fucking hangout, I guess, if you want.
Hell yeah.
You always have that open invitation, though, if you want to hang out, Ms. Hollywood. You know, we've never actually had you on Carnival Spirits live before.
Yes, she did. She was on our fucking takeover, the first one.
Was she?
I think so.
I wasn't there for the whole thing, so I don't know.
Oh,
Really?
that's right. Maybe. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember.
That was a long time ago, man. That was like Thanksgiving last year.
Yeah, it was a while back.
Like half a world ago, man. Half a lifetime ago. You know, Juggalos like living dog years, you know? I mean, seriously. Each era feels like a fucking lifetime, you know?
Sure the fuck does, man. Max Hollywood gonna kick a freestyle. I was joking, but do it. Damn.
Just setting the record straight. I don't even know. So that's it. It's just you and me.
Hell yeah.
Well, I think we've been live for an hour and a half. I'll kick it with you some more, but I will have to go eventually because.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go too eventually.
I'll let you call that. You know.
All right. Oh yeah.
I don't care.
Surprised Josh ain't on here still. Fuck.
Well, did you ever get to talk about that shit you wanted to talk about? The Gillette fucking controversy, or?
Oh no, not yet. No, we done totally forgot about it. Stoner moment. Oh shit.
I don't know how important it is to you to fucking cover it, but like I said, I saw R.A. the Rugged Man speaking on the subject that I didn't even see the commercial because I don't watch TV, and I guess I also don't shave very often, so Gillette's not trying to sell me their shit, so I didn't see the ad. Like,
yeah, oh yeah.
But now that the words are coming out of my mouth, I'm sure I'll see Gillette all over my Facebook feed because the internet is always watching.
That shit was retarded, dude. Like,
I was like, what in the fuck? What is this?
So are you saying that you don't like it? Do you take umbrage with the fucking commercial? Is that what's up?
No, I mean, I kind of like the message of being not the person that's like not like that. You know what I mean? But as far as like making that a Gillette commercial, I think it was dumb. Not the person.
Well, that's Gillette. They're trying to use social justice as a fucking marketing tool right there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of smart because they've sparked a conversation that's got their name in it,
Yeah.
That's all they wanted to do. They don't care. They don't even care. I'm being presumptuous here, but I think everyone knows that corporations are not people, despite what someone else might tell you. The corporation only cares about making money.
Yeah.
Solely about that. So if they're playing an angle where they're trying to win the hearts and minds of consumers, like, you gotta recognize that that even if they're putting out a message that says something, it doesn't mean that the bigwigs in the board meeting actually fucking co-sign that message. They just think that's going to fucking increase their fucking profits that quarter. It's that simple, you know?
Right. Yeah. Yep.
So that's why I don't feel passionately about it, because just because a commercial is playing that has an anti-bullying message or anything like that, it's not really going to affect me, because I'm not a fucking weak-minded feebalo that is going to be like, oh shit, well, I guess I shouldn't fucking, you know, teach my son to be a fucking pit bull. I don't know. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Like, if anything, it sparks that controversy where now people are arguing over whether or not, what is it? Masculine, toxic masculinity is like an issue now. And so I'm pulling up my Twitter, because I thought it would be interesting to read to you what RA said. RA the Rugged Man.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't even say anything about the Gillette commercial, but like the comments he was getting, the responses he was getting to his opinion, it was very clearly brought up because of that Gillette commercial, I believe.
Oh wow.
Let me see if I can find it. It should be right at the top of the page. He doesn't delete shit. Let's see here. Tweets. No. Okay. Okay, here it is. So, I mean, you know it fits in a tweet, so it's not that long. But it says, this is what RA the Rugged Man said on Twitter yesterday. Toxic masculinity is another term to divide us even more. Now it's men versus women, divide and conquer, gay versus straight, rich versus poor, black versus white, Christian versus Muslim, and on and on. And then he says, if the people unite together, the people have power, and they don't want that. That's all he said.
Exactly.
It's so, like, it's got fucking, well, I guess not as many, 62 comments. That's a lot, because it's a lot of hate. He's getting hate for this. Like, people are coming to him and going, but it is a problem. You don't understand. Like, we're not saying that all men are bad, but they're, you know, I don't want to fucking, I'm not even arguing for them or against them. I'm just saying that everyone's getting triggered, and Gillette is sitting back going, ka-ching. So,
yeah.
whatever, bro. Like,
yeah, dude.
I don't even give a shit.
Exactly, man. Everybody thinks it's all about the actual issue, and it's not. It's about the money. Like,
real talk, when I was in sales, remember I told you the story about that douchebag with the Riddle Box tattoo?
Yeah.
When I was in that job, I met someone who was like an heir to the Gillette throne. Like, like his parents owned Gillette, you know?
Yeah.
He was a normal dude. Well, I mean, he was a dude looking for a job, suppose trying to like earn his way instead of having the fucking silver spoon all his life, I guess, you know, or maybe he can't touch money until there's a will or something. I don't know the situation. All I know is I actually met someone whose family runs Gillette, you know? So that means that I got nothing else. I'm just saying I met someone in the Gillette family a long time ago.
Damn.
So, but it's a business. And I would say that it's a really clever marketing tactic of them to try to, but I'm not buying it that they're completely what's the word, when you're doing something strictly to better the world, what's that word, oh, it's such a $20 word too. When you're not looking to get any personal gain, altruistic. I don't believe that Gillette is being altruistic and trying to, like, you know, stop bullying strictly for the sake of stopping bullying. They're trying to sell razors.
Yeah. Yep. That's why it doesn't make any sense. And then like RA said, man, like that's driving a wedge into people even further. You know what I mean? It's causing more chaos than anything.
So I think that is what RA is saying. Like,
yeah.
And if and then a lot of people are like, well, who are they? Like, how much money do I need to make to want to divide people that make less than me. I'm like, I don't know, man. This is a whole lot of internet talk that's not going to actually change anything. Like so, and I don't give a shit. Like opinions really don't matter to me, you know, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I very often am not paying attention to politics at all. And the only time I catch a whiff is when a friend of mine wants to talk about it. And, and usually that means I get a hard opinion because, you know, so even if I agree or disagree, I let it pass. That's how I feel about Juggalo shit too. Everyone's fucking so hard on Jay or so critical of Cy or, you know, they really, truly, firmly believe that like Billy Bill is fucking up and we wish that Alex was back. I'm like, you know, I wish my grandma didn't pass away, but life goes on. What the fuck, you know?
Yeah, buddy.
Jesus Christ, you know, we're all going to die. Every single one of us. And when you're gone, what are people going to remember you for? Being a whiny bitch?
Yeah. Yep.
What are you agreeing with me? Yes, we are all whiny bitches. That's what we're remembered by. It's a weird time, man. We're all documenting ourselves like never before, and I wonder if even all this content that we're fucking throwing at each other is even gonna sustain. You know,
right? Yeah.
Facebook got insanely popular like 10 years ago. Like I joined Facebook in 2009, right? A lot of people did because that's when they opened it up to the public where it wasn't just for college students anymore. Yeah. And one of the reasons why I wasn't on board with Facebook right away is because I graduated college before Facebook fucking started. So I couldn't even get in. I wasn't enrolled. I was a college graduate when Facebook was introduced to college students. So I didn't apply. I couldn't get in until they let everyone in. And, you know, MySpace was jumping the shark. Everybody came over to Facebook. But 10 years of being the most popular site, I think even Facebook has an expiration date, bro. I mean, for real. Human beings very rarely embrace something forever. You know, even Blockbuster went under. Like all these streaming services that we use, they are companies run by human beings. Some of them are going to fold or merge with a big, you know, it's like Warner Brothers and Disney is slowly swallowing up everything. So it's only natural that we want to hate and punch up, right? We want to punch up. Yep. Everybody who's punching down can suck a dick.
That's right. Hell yeah.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like if you're picking on the small guy, then you're not my type of people. You're free to do it, but you look like a fucking loser because you're punching down. And, I feel like a lot of people are throwing punches wild into the fucking nether void, and they don't even know what they're fucking who they're mad at.
Oh yeah.
I'm just mad at everyone who disagrees with me.
Somebody tried to drop kick Shags when he's coming out the store.
I saw that video and I almost like felt, damn, like Shaggy didn't look like he liked that. And I wonder if that's gonna change things because you know how juggalos roll. Monkey see, monkey do. If it becomes a thing to start attacking artists now, even in a lighthearted way, I could see that going wrong. You know? I could see that going wrong. I could see someone innocently trying to drop kick their favorite rapper and get themselves severely hurt or accidentally really hurt your favorite rapper. Something's going to go wrong here, Juggalos. Stop trying to fuck it up for us. I'm not saying that video is not funny. It's funny as fuck.
Shag's be doing that kind of shit with, you know what I mean? Like, just by like when in person, you know what I'm saying? That kind of Juggalo shit.
Did you watch the interview that they explained the drop kick? Did you watch that interview?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
What was their explanation? Because I admittedly have not watched it. I don't know. I already know though. I already know why they did it because Fred Durst is their homie. But what was their public fucking?
Shags said that him and some homies were hanging out after their set, and they went over by that stage, and they seen this kid trying to get backstage, so they were going to try to help him get back there, and he just wasn't getting the point when they were trying to push him through, and so Shags made a deal with his boys or something, said something, and if so, I'll drop kick Fred Durst, and well, he had to do it, and he didn't want to look like a bitch, he said, so he did it.
I only thing I know about the story is that the people that he was talking to, one of them is one of my best friends, Boppo the Clown.
Oh yeah,
like an old school juggalo. This guy's been to every gathering. He's got dreads down to his fucking butt crack. He is the nicest guy in the world. He's got native blood. You know, I'm just painting the picture. You know, a lot of people know him as Purple Malenko because he always wears purple Malenko gear and all purple gear, like purple bandana, purple shorts, purple. Yeah. He has like a dozen purple Malenko shirts. He collects them. He's the dopest juggalo I know. And he was telling us, he was like, dude, I'm the one that was like filming that, or I was right behind the camera. I'm the one he was talking to when he said, watch this. So big ups to Boppo the Clown, who knew the story before anyone else and was laughing his ass off at the fucking controversy. But see, that's the thing is like, you know, it's a stunt. It was a one-time thing. Is it really now going to become a thing that gets repeated over and over again? Like honk for sugar, like clowny daggers, y'all, like, you know, magnets. How does that work? Like, is it really now we're all going to drop kick each other as fucking terms of endearment? Yo, Warlock Side, it's great to see you since Hallow Wicked. Yo, drop kick.
Oh yeah, dude.
And you're like fucking on your ass, like, oh fuck, Beastmaster, good to see you too. And now you're limping, like.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
All right, whatever's clever, I'm down. Look, if anybody drop kicks me, I can't promise you won't get hurt. Okay?
Oh yeah.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I do defend myself on instinct. You know, I do have a little bit of a reflex, and I used to take kung fu. So if I see someone drop kicking me, I can't identify if it's like a friendly drop kick or not, and I could hurt you by accident. By accident. That's what I'm saying. People take shit too far sometimes, and I just wonder, like, who's it going to be? Who's the ninja that's going to take it too far? And when's that going to happen? Is it Juggalo Weekend? Is it the Gathering? It's probably going to be DCG Con. DCG Con has that reputation of shit going down. I don't know.
Damn,
yeah. But yeah, speaking of Juggalo Weekend, that's coming up in a month.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like literally a month from today.
That's a month from
Holy
today.
Shit. Fearless Fred Fury comes out a month from yesterday. 1 month. We are officially 1 month away from the next Joker's card. This is exciting.
Damn.
Really fucking exciting. If I may say so myself.
Hell yeah.
Have you guys talked to death about the singles?
No.
No. The Fury track, the newest one that came out, I've only listened to it twice, and I did so like immediately when it surfaced, and I was digging it, but I've kind of just like not been listening to it anymore, and I'm not listening to What the Fuck anymore. I'm waiting for the album now. You know, I've gotten my taste, and I've heard other people say this too, but I enjoy digesting the album as it is presented, and that means the singles, they have a home amongst the LP. And, you know, you could hear, Mr. Happy, as a single, and but then when you listen to it as part of Bizarre, it just fits in there, Same thing with every song actually fucking lives on an album, and they strategically play songs on albums that to make the album flow. And like Like I noticed that this is not something that ICP just does, but this is something that I think serious artists do, where they make a song that's really short and sweet, and they put it right before the last song. You know, like for example, on The Great Malenko, you got that track that's called Just Like That. You know, it's really short. He's got full of grape nuts. You know that one?
Yeah.
From Mike Clark and the Skylark, and he gets fucking blown away, and then it goes into Pass Me By, or like I don't know, another example. What was it? Mighty Death Pop. You've got the Dog the Bounty Hunter song, right?
Yeah.
Dog. Really short track, right before the end of the album. And I remember when they were describing all the tracks from that album, they actually said that they had a meeting at the boardroom in Psychopathic Records where they had all the employees together, and they were debating on which song should go on the album. Should it be Dog Catchers, or should it be some other song that ended up being on Mikey Clark's Extra Pop Emporium? You're right. So I'm sure. I think it was the Shove It Up Your Ass song. You remember that one?
Yeah. Yep.
I am so glad that they went with Dog Catchers, because I don't like that Shove It Up Your Ass song. Talk about like you don't have to like every track. I don't like that one. It's not because I don't like things up my ass. It's just literally the song doesn't sound good to me.
Yeah.
But I get it. It's a short track that's not supposed to be the best track. It's supposed to just be a short track to get you to flow that album to the end. I don't know. I mean, it's a thing that people do. Like a lot of bands do it. A lot of bands. It must be like a fucking industry secret or some sort of like a composition strategy. Just like songs have bridges and hooks, and albums have openers and closers, and you got to slide that fucking short track in. You know, I actually did it on my album. The track is called Running Late, and it's super short. It's super fast paced, and it's about me just running late for everything, you know? And I put it like, I think it's not the second to last, but it's like the third to last track on my album. And I was trying to do that. I was trying to emulate. I was trying to make an album properly, you know? So, you know, I made sure that the last track was like, you know, kind of an epic song that had a slow rolling thunder vibe to it. And so it ends on a strong note. It just happens to be the title track, Rhinoglyphics. But yeah, Running Late, it's one of my favorite songs on my album, and it's one of the shortest songs on the album. You know, and so I like that. I like the way that artists give us their art, and they put this time into it. You know, what we were talking about before about shitty horrorcore rappers.
Yeah.
It's almost like you can tell who put time into their shit and who didn't. And that's all it is. Some people they're not putting enough time and thought and care into their baby, you know? I feel like a lot of people rush it, or maybe they're not trying to rush it, but they just don't know better. They don't know how. And so it's like do it yourself fucking nation.
Yeah.
Recording on their computer. Nobody has an actual engineer to fucking school them and help them and teach them and coach them.
Everybody wants to be independent, and they're not even good enough to make their own shit.
Like how many record labels out there are actually just boys clubs in the fucking treehouse? Like, you know, like your record label. You ain't signing artists. All you are doing is you got a secret handshake, and y'all are big upping each other on fucking MySpace.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of my really good friends are rappers, and so even the ones that aren't that great, like you can't fuck. I don't like judging people by their bad music. I know a lot of good people that make bad music, and I know a lot of people that make good music that it's like I catch wind that they're a fucking shitty person, you know? Mm-hmm. So it doesn't go hand in hand. You know, I always like to say you can be a really fucking talented rapper and still suck at life, you know? And you can also be a really shitty rapper and just be the coolest dude in the world. And it sucks if that you're chasing a dream that you're never going to get. But I love it when they say on the Wraith where it's like, but most won't make it that far, but it's all good. Because that's like the truest shit ever. It's so true. It's all good. As long as you're fucking happy, as long as you enjoy making that music. I think a lot of people, they don't enjoy it. They're trying to use it as a vehicle to get some sort of fucking fame, rich, maybe pussy, you know? Did you ever see that fucking Mac Lethal video he put out where he was like advice for rappers? Mac Lethal, he put out a video. And he was like, you gotta care. You know, you should care about the music. You shouldn't be just doing it for pussy, for popularity. That's one, you know. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. If you're making music for any other reason other than your love of music, you're kind of wasting my time.
Yeah.
Because
wasting your own time.
Because I'm not giving you fucking fame or pussy. I can't make you famous and I can't get you laid. I can listen to your shitty music though.
Yeah.
You can't make me do it. So how do you make someone listen? I don't know how. I don't have the answers. I got a fucking album. I don't know how to get people to listen to it. Like I got a Spotify. You can listen to my music for free. I go up on there. It says I have 2 fucking listeners per month. I'm like, all right. Well, you know what? Maybe when I make my second album, maybe my first album will be rediscovered. You know what I mean? Often that'll happen. You sleep on an artist until they have a breakthrough. I might not have had my breakthrough yet. And I'm not doing myself any favors by spending most of my time on YouTube. So in a way, I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to, stunting my growth as an artist. But that was never my goal to be a huge fucking famous rapper. I truly do love writing and recording. And I dabbled in rapping live. And, for a couple of years, I did that. And it was fun as fuck, man. But it was fun because I was rapping with my friends and we were rocking shows together. And that was really fucking fun, man. That was the time of my life when I was doing that shit. You know, performing at the Gathering is like nothing you've ever experienced. So again, shitty rappers performing at the Gathering, they could be having the fucking once in a lifetime opportunity. And then it does kind of suck when everyone's like, fuck you. It's like, but dude, he's living his dreams.
Yeah.
You know? I feel bad for rappers when I watch them struggle and then lose their attitudes and then become bitter at the world. It's like it's like they I don't know, people got to put it in perspective, you know? You got to ask yourself, like, would you follow you? It's like your music is one thing, but how you condone yourself on social media could very well be the reason why people follow or unfollow you, you know? So you can act like a douchebag, or you could spam too much, or you could just be, like Homeboy said, highfalutin, you know? It's a big turnoff to some people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like my rappers humble, and I like my women big tittied, and I like my politicians out of my fucking space, out of my fucking awareness. Like, you know, you'll never catch me at a fucking town hall listening to that fucking garbage. I'm gonna stay in my lane, you know. Yeah. I'm going to stay over here watching movies and listening to fucking whatever the fuck I want to listen to.
Yeah.
I'm going to be over here watching Star Wars fan theory videos. Like, I'm staying in my lane, guys, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think, what did we start on the half-hour mark?
Yeah.
I think we're 5 minutes away from the 2-hour mark.
Hell yeah.
If it's all the same to you, I might bounce out of here in 5.
All right. Hell yeah.
So if you're going to keep going, you better think of something to say.
Hell yeah. Sure will.
Because you're going to be talking to the chat.
Like that Beard Love guy is from Nebraska. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I got a fidget spinner. I got a fidget spinner.
Oh yeah.
Are fidget spinners actually like proven to be helpful in any way, like calming you or like you know, like is it supposed? I'm just asking because I don't know, but I've heard that some people think that fidget spinners like are supposed to like ground them or prevent them from like biting their nails or something. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
I don't know, man. I think it's more of a marketing scheme.
Yeah.
Yep. I just want people to buy them, and it worked.
Yeah, dude. It's like the 21st century version of Pogs.
Yeah, yeah.
Collect them all. Like my homie who passed away, you know, 10 years ago. He's got a son who has a bucket, like one of those little trick or treat buckets, you know, and inside this bucket, he has like 50 different fidget spinners, you know. Aren't those things like $5 a pop? And then when they light up and they fucking make noise and colors and shit, aren't they even more expensive?
Yeah, like 7, 12.
Are you saying that this fucking Halloween bucket has like $100 worth of fidget spinners in it? Like, what the
Awesome.
fuck? Dude, he's like 6 years old. Like, what the fuck? Like,
that's crazy. Yo.
Are you kidding me? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Like, I mean, there's got to be people out there that collect fidget spinners. You know, there's people that collect butt plugs and cock rings. Like, I'm sure there's fucking fidget spinners.
Dr. Phil.
Mm.
How about the Dr. Phil? Dr. Phil's gonna do a show about Yaya being exposed. Yeah, right. That'd be cool.
See, I don't know how I feel about that because I'm not the type of motherfucker that believes things unless I see proof. And
yeah,
I just seen a bunch of bickering, you know.
Links or it didn't happen.
Yeah, pics or it didn't happen. But
Dr. Phil would have.
At the same time, like, can I just play devil's advocate and say that anyone who is really anti SJW, who is also like calling out and exposing motherfuckers, isn't that kind of the pot calling the kettle black?
No, because hell no.
SJW, isn't that their calling card? The whole call out culture. Warrior? I'm just asking. I'm being devil's advocate here. I'm
right.
saying that if you're so against all the people that it's called call out culture, and I've seen it under R.A. the Rugged Man's post. People going like, no, if you see someone who's got toxic masculinity, it's our responsibility to call them out, expose them. And I'm like, all right, you know, and a lot of people like get mad when the SJWs do that. But what about the fucking juggalos that do that? Like, isn't that kind of the same shit? I don't know.
No, like when SJWs do shit, man, it's like way worse though. Like
yeah,
way worse.
No,
I don't think that's like the main. I don't think that's like the main thing that a lot of us hate SJWs for. I think it's because the way they handle shit, the way they react when they don't get their fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll sit there and scream at the top of their fucking lungs like they're little fucking kids.
I was watching Joe Rogan. You know, Joe Rogan has little clips of topics, and he had some professor on, and the professor. The title of the video was "What Started SJW Culture," and this guy basically was saying that like everybody who was born in 1995 and later has a completely different life than the rest of us who grew up playing outside, you know. Yeah. So, and this is something that I've observed and I know because my mom works in the college. So she told me that my mom works at a college, the same college I gave that fucking speech in 2001. But, and the reason I went to that college is because if somebody works at a college and you have a kid that goes to that college, it's called tuition remission. That means I got a really good deal on an education because my mom worked there. You know, a great way to fucking get your kid an education on a budget when you don't have that much money, you know. But anyways, so my mom works in the department where she handles adult education, which means people that got their bachelor's already and now they're going back for a master's in some field. And she told me a few years ago that it's staggering the amount of kids that are going to college that are unprepared for life, and they don't know how to do like basic, or they don't know how to handle themselves in all these weird ways. Like they don't know how to cook and clean and do laundry, and they don't know how to fucking interview. They don't know how to look people in the eye and speak with confidence. They don't know how to they don't know how to. So a lot of these people are also the ones that, were maybe coddled a little too much, right? And protected a little too hard. And so I think that's the disconnect between like R.A. the Rugged Man is like, look, you're trying to divide us. And you don't want us fucking united, because if we were united, we'd have power. So you got to divide us any fucking way you can. And this is coming from R.A. the Rugged Man. R.A. the Rugged Man, who used to be the wildest motherfucker in the 90s. Maybe you don't know that because they didn't have social media all over the place. He only fucking was taught how to use social media by his, at the time, girlfriend, Nova Rockefeller, who actually had to show him how to use the internet to promote himself, because he had that old school fucking lizard brain that was like, fuck the internet. You know what I mean? Because he's an old school head. But now, R.A. the Rugged Man's on tour with Afro, and he's fucking Snapchatting, and he's Instagramming, and he's live streaming, and he's fucking on Facebook and Twitter. Dude, he's using it properly. And then he puts out an opinion, and people are crawling up his ass. And what's the next thing he says after he fucking pisses everybody off? He says, well, wait, is that one gone, or is it just embedded under the fucking... See, I hate how sometimes I can't find what I saw before. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Twitter's bad about that shit.
Hold on. Maybe if I scroll down in the comments, maybe he was replying to his own shit. Well, anyways, I don't need to find it because I know I memorized it. He goes, no kidding, I have an unpopular opinion. If you want the same regurgitated bullshit, go somewhere else. That's what he said. I'm paraphrasing. But it's like, yeah, he does have his own opinion. It's just that people are coming to him going, but when you say things like that, people listen to you and you're normalizing this, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I know CPN gets the same ass aches too, because people look at him and they see that he has a huge following and he has a little influence, and they actually try to fucking convince him that he has an obligation to be a role model to fucking people on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's not our job. Nobody signed up for that. Like, even ICP has admitted that they're not here to be a role model.
Right.
Like, I might show up with your daughter for dinner. Like I mean, all the jokes and stuff aside, but they're not role models. But at the same time, they are aware that kids listen to them. And I mean, for fuck's sake, the Dark Carnival and all the messages embedded in I'm not even talking about the unveiling. I'm just talking about the moral standard that ICP has. They actually have a moral standard, whereas you go somewhere else and horrorcore artists are like, all right, what is the most offensive thing I can say? Is it devil shit? Is it rape shit? Is it killer shit? Is it, you know what I mean? They're just like, let's go there. Let's be as edgy as fuck. Let's be as controversial as fuck. Let's go for that fucking, that market. You know, ICP, they have the market cornered, but they also have another side to them. And the fact that they're multifaceted is one of the reasons why I love them. Because if they only had one fucking side, I'd get bored with it. Like I said, I'm the guy that likes Megadeth's worst album. I like Risk and Cryptic Writings, where everyone else is like, dude, you sold out. This isn't as good as fucking Rust in Peace, or, you know, fucking Peace sells, but who's buying? Like, what about White Tornado? Can't you go back to that? What are you talking about? When you see Megadeth perform, they still perform the hits. It's just that now they're adding to their repertoire, and that's what ICP does. Fuck, that's what Twisted does. Everybody does that if you're an artist. You got to grow and mature, and your audience hopefully grows and matures with you. And if they don't, no one's forcing you to stay, you know?
Right.
And that's what I hate about juggalos sometimes is that they say or they act like they want to walk away, but they can't and they won't. And it's like, dude, if it bothers you that much, you know where the door is. But it's not that easy, you know? So, and a lot of people do change their minds. A lot of people will feel a certain way, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh damn, well this new album's pretty good. Like I like this. I wasn't feeling, and it's like you're kind of like, you know, backpedaling, dude. Because before you were acting like, well, if your newest shit isn't your best shit, then god damn it, consider my hatchet dropped. Like
yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Guys are fucking drama queens. Like
gotta love it, yo.
And by the way, if we're not all closely monitoring Jay's fucking pill intake and his fucking relationship status, then are we failing him as a fan base?
Yes. Oh my god.
We got 17 viewers right now. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Because emojis are overrated.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they are.
I don't know. I mean, I love emojis, and for now on, like I rock one emoji, the rhino emoji.
Hell yeah.
That's my shit. Y'all can keep your diamonds and flames.
Hell yeah.
No, man, I love emojis, man. You know why? Because bitches love emojis.
Hell yeah.
You gotta speak their language, man. You know, if you don't like emojis, then you're either fucking in a dead relationship where you're not allowed to like women, or you're just fucking stupid and you need to go speed dating or just you need to go fucking to a bar and talk to a chick, you know, grab your nuts, go out there and fucking fail on purpose. You know, go out there, hit on someone, get denied, take that fucking lump like a man and fucking work the law of averages. If you want to get laid, you need to take 100 no's if you're going to expect to get a yes. I hate when these motherfuckers are like, well, I tried. Like, how many times did you try? Well, I went and she fucking said no. Like, yeah, so she's a no. There's a million fish in the sea. Pardon the cliche. You feel me? I don't even know why I went there, but it's true. Hey man, I had a lot of fun hanging with you, but I think I'm going to bounce. So if you're going to keep on keeping on, more power to you. Everybody in the chat, you guys are fucking awesome. I'm Beastmaster, and I'll catch you on the flip.
Thanks for coming, homie.
Oh, and one more thing. In a half an hour or in 25 minutes, there is a video that is going to be live premiering on this channel. A ninja with a pencil did a speed time-lapse drawing.
Oh shit!
It's just 8 minutes long, and you get to watch him draw some artwork like sped up. You know what the time lapse is?
Yeah.
I just realized I have that shit set for 2 p.m. and it's 1:38. So in like 20 minutes, like y'all should check that out, or check it out later when you see it in the what do you call that, in the feed? You know?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'll send you a smoke signal.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, man. Warlock side, I appreciate you, dude, and I'll talk to you later.
Hell yeah, bro. Take it easy, man.
All right, peace out.
Peace.
There you go.
Not Slim One. What's crack-a-lacking, yo? Ryan. Damn, everybody's in chat. Mary Jane. Tails. I've been slacking on the chat, y'all. I'm fucking stoned. So make sure you guys go over there and vote for Tales from the Lotus podcast at Replicon Radio. The polls are still open. You can vote every 24 hours. So do that. You should do that right now. That way you don't forget. And yeah, vote for Lakeland and Brooklyn as one entity for the graphic artist, because they deserve that shit more than anybody else on that bitch. 21 motherfuckers watching? Damn. Hell yeah. So what the fuck's coming up? Our 1 year episode is coming up in 7 days. 1 week. Yeah, so 1 week is the episode. The 1 year, motherfuckers. So make sure you tune in. And we may swap days for Carnival Spirits to a Tuesday and then do our show on the Wednesday because that'll be the 1 year and all that good shit. So, yeah, so make sure you tune in to Rocks TV tonight for that Kid Crusher interview. I'll be up in that bitch. Not Slim One. Marry me, he says. Oh, jeez. No can do, homie. Yeah, I sleep, homie. I sleep a couple hours at least 2 or 3 hours. Damn near. At least 3 days out the week. Plus other channels. You know, there's a lot of busy shit. I like to stay busy, man. I'll sleep when I die. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'll sleep a lot when I'm dead. I'll get all caught up. Fuck yeah. But I ain't gonna die until I'm like 200 something, so. Studio 17 on the last Friday of January. Yeah? Sure will, man. Hell yeah. What up beneath the dirt? Whoop whoop. I'm about to close this shit out here shortly, so I'm fucking tired. Got some shit to do. Need to eat some food, I think. Fuck yeah, y'all. I'll message you all. I'll hit you up. We wish we died. We'd hope we died. Hell yeah. Been there. Been there. Holy shit. Oh, shit. Positive vibes tonight. Yeah. That's good shit. Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to get up off this bitch. I love all y'all motherfuckers out there. Every last one of y'all. We will see you Sunday. I'll see y'all tonight. Rocks TV. 12 o'clock Eastern time. Midnight. Yeah. Juggernaut for life. Much love to all y'all motherfuckers. And subscribe. Smash that like button. Subscribe to Tails. Go vote. Don't forget that shit. We love y'all. Peace.